Hey, I might close this so it's not so noisy. I'm still at Claire and John's house because we do have water back now, but we're just kind of waiting until the smell goes away and everybody's used to having water back so that I can move back in. I'm also really enjoying living here. John and Claire are a lot of fun. But never mind, I have to go home at some stage. I've been shit sick, you can probably hear. I've got my chest cough again, but hopefully one day soon it will go away because it's not much fun at the moment and the doctors here aren't any good, so I just kind of have to ride it out. We can go, but it costs $200 and then you do get the money refunded, but it's kind of not worth it because the doctors don't spend any time with you anyway. So this weekend we went to Worcester National Park and I bought a hat that I like. Caps are really good for horse riding and just doing things on windy days because my other hat just flies straight off. And this is the other hat that I made. I can't believe the swirls. I made them myself and they actually worked out. I made the whole hat myself. It's a bit low, but I like it because it's kind of like hiding. Let me just... So, I'll show you the view outside. It's starting to get a little bit polluted. There's a... I don't know if this will work. You can see the smokestack there. That'll start pumping out a lot fairly soon because it's starting to cool down. So today is the day that Nikki and Brad's baby's due. Hopefully he's not born today because I don't know. I just don't feel like it today. Maybe tomorrow? I know that sounds funny. But he'll come when he comes, which is exciting. But it's also really upsetting because I'm not there. And I know Tegan's really upset as well. She leaves for her holiday, 6-week holidays through Spain and Portugal and France and Germany and somewhere else today, which is exciting, but it's pretty bad timing on her part. But anyway, so hopefully we'll get that phone call soon and it will be very exciting, and then I can find a mini care that we can set up as a little cubby house. I'm sure there'll be one somewhere around, and we can fill it with gear furniture like this furniture here. That's my bed at the moment. It's a typical gear bed. Everything's always orange, that hideous colour. Well, I don't think it's hideous, but I think a lot of other people do. Other things that are happening. Hopefully my job gets better soon. It's really boring. I've been writing a report, content made up. It's not made up content, but I don't know if it's content that they want because they won't tell me the content that they want. So I've made this report and a lot of it's making speculation that I'm really not comfortable making. Like, your project is very good and it helps a lot of people, but you don't follow through, so I think you need to implement a new project to help people after you've implemented that initial project. So once they start making money, to help them reinvest their money because they've not had money before. Everything was controlled by Soviets and then now they're just coming out of poverty, I guess. Well, that's what this project is for. So they need help figuring out how to plan their finances, plan their household, plan their group because they all work together, and save some money, reinvest some money, send their kids to school, do things like that. There's no support for that, so I've stated that, I've just said you need to do that, but I'm not qualified to tell them that kind of information in any way, shape or form. But they want me to write it because I'm a foreigner, so apparently people will listen to what I write, which is bloody scary. Because what happens if I write the wrong thing? Anyway, so next week is my final week. If I'm still not enjoying my job and there's nothing in sight, drastic action will be taken. I haven't decided what yet. I also bought this scarf. I know I shouldn't have, but we're going to need scarves anyway. Apparently you need a new one every day because the pollution gets so bad and your scarf gets so dirty that you've got to wash them all the time. So I like this one and I can take it home. It's only 8 weeks until I come home, which is really exciting. And 8 weeks is also, that's my cut-off date for enjoying Mongolia. If my job's still no good and if I'm still bored in Mongolia, then I will just end my assignment and go home and do something. I don't know what yet. So all the flowers are starting to die. Grass is starting to go a bit browner. I guess it's still summertime, but the flowers and everything, all the grasses will need time for their seeds to die and dry out and spread before the ground freezes. Otherwise the seeds have no chance, I guess. So it's all a bit sad. Nothing's as pretty as it was about a month ago. I'll show you this from the humidifier. He's really cute. We need to humidify everything because it's so dry here. The continental climate is insane and all of your skin goes really dry. So I leave that little froggy on overnight and during the daytime when I'm home so that I not so dry. Just turn it off. What else has been happening? Wild strawberries are delicious. We've been picking a lot of them. And when we go out to the countryside, and we'll go out again one more time, I think before the end of summer. And then maybe in autumn, which is very soon, we will go out with our big coats on and go horse riding and be absolutely freezing. But love it because there's a little bit of snow around and there's a crispness in the air. And it's also important to get out of the city because the pollution's really bad. Really, really, really bad once it gets cold here. Because all the gears start burning their brown coal to keep their gears warm, which is fair enough. So that time they found a better solution, but they need to stay warm. So we'll get out of the city just to get some fresh air. I imagine my chesty cough will probably stay throughout the entire winter, which is not something I look forward to at all. But it's Mongolia. Mongolia. That's how they kind of see it. Oh, I got my fingernails done again. This blue, I'm not a big fan, but I've tried it and now I don't need to do it again, right? I can go back to my pink that I like. And there's not much else to report. I'm gonna get back into my house and start sewing and make friends with these new people and hopefully find another housemate for our third bedroom because it's getting way too expensive not having someone there. But I'm working on it slowly. It's just the wrong time of year to be looking for someone, but too bad. We need someone, we've got to try harder. Anyway, nice talking to you and have a good day.